welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a hair vlog. I have never even thought to do a hair vlog. I have never done any sort of hair kind of video, so this is my first time. I became blonde today, and I know in camera you can't really tell how bright it is. I mean, I don't know if the colors are going to pick up, but yeah, I was just natural, regular black hair. This is like pretty much my natural color, and then I went blonde today. So I took a couple of clips in while I was at the salon. Oh man, I got there at like 9:30, 10ish, and I didn't start till like 10, and I got out at like 4:35, I think, or yeah, I think I got out at like 4:30 or something like that. I'll say a couple of things before I show you guys the vlog and like all that stuff. I always wanted to go blonde. That was something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to see what I look like as a blonde girl. I put an Elsa wig on once for my cousin's birthday, but it was like a platinum blonde, and it was like, no. But this here is so like, I don't know guys, it's so warm and it's so everything that I ever wanted to be in a blonde hair, I guess. I mean, I feel like it gives me a completely different vibe. I look so much older, I feel like. It has so much dynamic to it, and I know that's also because it's curled, but being curled you'll be able to see just more of the colors and stuff. But I just feel like there's just so much more dynamic to my look and my hair, and I'm just like obsessed with it, and I don't know what else to say. I'll put a picture of what I wanted and what I showed my stylist. Now, if you are in the LA area, particularly Koreatown, Wilshire, that area, my hairstylist, her name is Curry K. She is in a building right next to M-Girl. I will leave all of her links down below. She did my hair today. Honestly, for one sitting, this is such an amazing job. Like, I think she did such an amazing job. I sat there one time and this is what came out, and I expected it to be so much more damaged and not as pretty as what it came out to be. Like I said, I really like the dynamic of it. You've got like so many different tones in it and like all these different colors, and we dyed it 2 times. We went through 2 rounds of dyeing. So we bleached it, then we toned it, and then we blow dried it and did that whole thing, and then we went back in again and then did it again. So I know that's a lot, and for some of you guys who aren't ready to take the plunge, I completely understand, but it took me like 20 years almost to, like, you know, take the plunge and do this. I've always wanted blonde hair, like I said. I just never knew what I wanted, how I wanted it, and everything, and I don't even think the camera is really picking it up. I posted some pictures on my Instagram, so you can see that. I'm gonna keep touching my hair because I'm obsessed with it, so please don't mind that. But I will do like a 360 view right now. I've got my studio lights on, so I think the color will show up pretty well. She said in a couple of weeks, like in 2 weeks, this should be pretty much faded, like just a little bit more natural looking, not so like roots and then this. And I know some people don't really go for that look. Some people like really want to avoid it, but for me, I mean, it's inevitable. I can't really do anything about it. So this is just what it looks like. Oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed with that. I keep like looking at myself in the viewfinder and I'm like, oh my gosh, so pretty. But I feel like I look really orange right now. I don't know, do I look really orange? I also did cut off a little bit of my hair. Now, I cut my hair by myself. The reason I do that is just because I feel like I know what I want, and I'm just used to cutting my own hair. But I cut my own hair, and this is curled so it looks a bit shorter, but I think when this is all straightened out and it grows out a little bit, it's gonna look really, really good. So I'll keep you guys posted on my Instagram and my Snapchats and stuff, but I'm gonna do a 360 now so you guys can take a look. That's that. So I will go ahead and insert some of the clips and the vlog, and I honestly don't know all the specific things that she did, but I would definitely just, if you are planning on going to my stylist, if you are planning on going to her, I would definitely just show her my Instagram picture or something. If you are Asian or you're Korean and you don't know what blonde looks like, because I was looking at tons and tons and tons of Instagram pictures. Oh no, my necklace is backwards. I was looking at tons and tons of Instagram pictures and I honestly couldn't find any Korean, like darker Korean Asian girls who had this kind of colored hair. I didn't know that this is what I wanted until I got it, if that makes sense. I think it'll continuously keep adjusting, and I think this is probably a good reference point for some of you guys who maybe want to make the plunge and want to go blonde. This is what my hair looks like up close. Now, it is really damaged. That's just inevitable. I was expecting it to be really damaged. I've got little gray bits because we did put in a little bit of like a spray, like a blue blonde kind of spray that she said looked really good and kind of makes it a little bit more ashy toned. But then it's really damaged, yeah, like it does definitely feel like haystack kind of. It's a little bit dry and that's fine. Hair's gonna grow back, so it's fine. Let me know what you guys think down below, or just give me a thumbs up if you do like the hair color. A really long time. It took quite a while. I told you guys that I started at 9:30 or got there at 9:30, started at 10, and then I ended probably around 4:35. And honestly, like, yeah, it was a lot, but I think it's worth it. Price wise, I ended up paying, rounding up, almost $300, and I know that is like when people start to say numbers, it gets kind of, ooh, I don't want to do it, but if it's way better than doing a box dye at home, and I have done that before. I've like done the box dye thing even with like this kind of color, and I just slapped it on my hair and I waited like a million years, and then I just like, oh, like it's gonna come out and everything, but it really doesn't come out to this color unless you get it professionally done. I mean, at least if you want it to look like this, and that's just my opinion. Maybe it does when you guys do it at home, but for me, I have so much hair and it just really needs to have that treatment and have that like professional hands on it, working with it. But I just feel like it goes so well with all my outfits now, and like I wear a lot of gold jewelry, and I purposely wore something blue and something gold, just so you guys can kind of see the color better. The blue really looks good with the yellow hair, I think, but I'm not always gonna be wearing blue, obviously. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. I will leave all the links to my hairstylist down there as well, and I hope that you guys, if you do get inspired and want to go to her, let her know that I brought you here. And I'm sure she could, like, she'll treat you really well. She's so nice and so much fun. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. Even all these bits that she said, like these bits that kind of are like that, she was like, it's gonna fade naturally with the sun and the hair and the washing and everything. So she was like, don't worry too much about that. So she's a professional. I trusted her with my hair, and honestly, I love how it came out. I hope you guys liked it too. Don't forget to like this video and comment down below if you have any other questions. I do think it's worth it. I do think it's worth doing something like this once in your life. I love it, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye!